Hey everybody, General Discord here. Welcome back once again to Discord in Minecraft. It's been a few days since my last episode, and I will explain that here in a minute. I don't think this is going to be a very long episode. This is just going to be a sort of update episode as to what's been going on with me. I'm down here at the skeleton grinder. I've got a bunch of levels right now. But let me show you this real quick here. Protection 4, Protection 4, Protection 4, Protection 4, Feather Falling 2. The Wither Armor is done. And I also have this hat here. And that. So the Wither Armor is done. We can fight the Wither now. I also have a complete set of Chain Armor now, which is very exciting. I'm very, very pleased about that. Down here, there's no skeleton because he died. That's not what I was looking for. Bunch of gold. Bunch more iron. I moved the ender chest from over near Isengard, the staging area there, to over here, because I needed to get the iron to make more armor and such. Let me take a look at what I have in terms of weapons here. I think I'm going to make a diamond sword. Use these 31 levels here. I need sticks though. So, how has everybody been doing? It is Saturday, February 23rd that I am recording this. That is actually the day after my birthday. I am 30 years old now, and I'm still not excited about that. Okay, let's try this 30 here. Hey, not bad. That might be the same as the other sword we have here. Ooh. I wonder if I can combine those two. Let me see what it would take for that. That's a pretty good match there. Too expensive. Too expensive. Fine. Have it your way, Minecraft. Have it your way. You know, I'm gonna do something real quick here. I'm not actually gonna do this, but I want to see what if it's possible, what it would cost. So when you're in game mode, you have infinite experience. So let me see if this is even possible. 45 levels it would cost me. And that's weird. Let me flip it around and see if it does anything different. Nope, 45. It's weird how it doesn't show you that when you're in regular game mode, you know? I mean, look at that. It says too expensive, but a moment ago when I was in game mode, the creative mode, it said it took 45 levels. So I may have to build up some levels here, because that would be a great. I mean, sharpness 4, knockback 2, looting 2, fire aspect 2. That'd be a pretty nice sword. Gotta say. I ran out of space for arrows, so I had to make another chest for arrows here. I'm going to run out of space for bones soon. So really, I have no need for bones or arrows ever again. You guys, I'm just going to leave. I've got stuff to talk about. So you guys can just stay there. I'm going to make my way out here before it's nighttime and try to get over towards the village or Isengard. So I did a little bit of mining underneath Isengard, not a whole lot. But I found some redstone down there in the cave, so I mined that. The Fortune 3 pick. And you know, it's a bit of redstone. Got a bit more obsidian. You know, I'm trying to avoid, you know, just mining obsidian at any cost. So come on, there we go. I bred the cows and killed the big ones because I needed some leather for books. I'm still gonna tear down this thing here. I'll do that in a future episode upcoming soon. The iron golem hasn't found his way in here, so that's good. And I recently went through and cleared out the farms. You know, did all the wheat and potatoes and carrots and stuff like that. So, where is the sun? Okay, we still got some daylight left here, so let's head on over. Isengard is looking pretty nice over there. But yeah, so this will be 7 days since my last episode. And the reason for that is that I've been sick again. But it's not the kind of, cold stuff that I've had earlier. This has been something entirely different. And it got to the point a couple days ago where I was really kind of scared, about what I was sick with because I didn't know what was going on. So I actually took myself to the doctor, and that was the first time in 9 years that I'd gone to the doctor. Let's see, here's my redstone. Do I have my good pick? Yes, I do. So I took myself to the doctor for the first time in 9 years. And that's, if you know me, I'm not the kind of person really to, talk about, what's ailing them, what's bothering them, that sort of stuff. So for me to go to the doctor, that was a big step, but it got to the point where it was just, I was really worried about what was going on with me, and I knew that it wasn't going to go away on its own probably. So I took myself to the doctor on, what day was it? Wednesday. Left work early because I just felt completely miserable like crap, and took myself to the doctor. Doctor ran some tests on me. They hooked me up to an EKG, which if you've never had, and I hope you've never had to have it, it's nothing serious, but it's kind of scary. They put electrodes on your chest and your arms and your legs, and they measure your heart activity and how your heart beats and all that sort of stuff. That looked good, doctor said. They also I drew a bunch of blood from me, 6 vials actually, which is a new personal record for me. I've never had that much drawn before. But they did that. They drew blood. Which side is this coming out of? Over here. Okay. They drew blood and sent that away for testing. The issue I was having, I had some tightness in my chest, and when I was breathing, it didn't feel like I was getting a full deep breath. So I thought maybe it was like some sort of congestion in my lungs or something, and of course, I was paranoid, when I set up the doctor's appointment, I was, stressing myself out and worrying myself and trying not to self-diagnose, but not really succeeding in that. And, that led for a very stressful evening in which I only got, 4.5 hours of sleep, and led to me feeling just absolutely terrible in the morning at work the next day. I'm going to go sleep real quick here. So it got to the point where I knew I needed to go to the doctor. And having not been to the doctor for 9 years, that prospect was a little scary. Um, but I did that. The first trip, like I said, was Wednesday evening. Got the blood work done. Then the doctor wanted me to go to the hospital to have some chest x-rays done. Which, of course, even stressed me out a little bit further. Because I was hoping not to have to go to the hospital for anything, and here I am, going to... Was I just trying to dig with my shovel? Yeah, I sure was. I was hoping not to have to go to the hospital for anything, and lo and behold, here I am. Fortunately, I was only there for, 10 minutes at the most. And then I had to go to the grocery store to pick up a prescription for an inhaler the doctor had given me to try and see, if that helped any. And honestly, the worst part of that day was waiting in the grocery store because I had to wait an hour for my prescription. So it wasn't really a good time. I was waiting for an hour, and of course I'm stressing out. I feel sick. I'm stressing out. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know if the medicine's going to work. I don't know if it's going to make me sick or anything like that. So I'm pacing around in the grocery store for an hour. I mean, there's a little seating area, but there were 2 people in it, and they were seated in the most awkward, social seating you could do. I'll have the sassy orange text demonstrate that with some X's and O's. But there were 5 seats, and let's say the O's are empty chairs and the X's are people. This is how they were sitting. The most awkward social seating you could do. You would think that the girl towards the left would move to the far left seat and leave the middle seat open for some third person to sit. But no. And since I'm an awkward social person, I did not sit down. So I just kind of paced and stressed and worried and stressed and waited and stressed. And I was torn between, wanting to shout at them for being so damn slow or wanting to cry because I was scared. And I didn't really want to do either because I don't want to be that guy who creates the scene in a public grocery store and has someone film it and put it up on YouTube and have it receive, 10 million hits. That's not the kind of thing I want to do. So I refrained. I used my dad's old mantra, this too shall pass. I just took deep breaths and I waited. Then I went over to my parents' house. I need to do this too. Haha. I went over to my parents' house. Sat down with them and had some food for the first time since, 5:45 that morning. Waited for the call from the doctor. He fortunately called back and said it was good news. Some of the things they were testing for, they were trying to see if there was any, signs of, it being something to do with my heart, like if there was any danger of, cardiac arrest or heart attack at some point. The other thing was they were looking at to see if it was possibly a pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clots that develops elsewhere in your body and then travels to your lungs, and that can cause serious damage. Both of those came back negative, so that was definitely good news. But I had to go back for a follow-up appointment the day after. This is Thursday now. So I went and did that. Went and saw the doctor again on Thursday, 2 days in a row. That was, exciting. My appointment got delayed by an hour, but that was okay. It gave me time to go get some lunch, and that was the first significant meal I'd eaten since probably Monday when I was, feeling somewhat better. So yeah, I went to the doctor again on Tuesday. He said everything from the blood work looks normal. He listened to, me taking deep breaths. He said my lungs sound normal, heart sounds normal. He had some more blood work. He ordered some more blood work done, so they took a couple more vials of blood from me. And I'm not an easy person to get blood from because my veins are hard to find. So they had to poke me a couple times both days, but they got the blood they needed. Some redstone here. So they got some more blood from me, and he ordered some more tests. Mostly, he wanted to make sure, there were a couple other things he was looking for. Let me first say that he thinks that it was probably some sort of bronchitis virus that triggered an asthma-like reaction in my lungs. Because when I was, breathing, I could still breathe, but it felt like I wasn't getting a full breath. So it's kind of sounded to him like there was some sort of asthma-like reaction with that. So that's why he gave me the inhaler, which I've never used one before in my life, and I feel like a full-blown nerd now because I can say I have used an inhaler before. But he gave me that to use, and wanted to test to make sure the potential bronchitis hasn't kicked off some sort of virus that could affect the muscle of the heart. So he had those tests ordered, and he says they may still decide to have me do an echocardiograph, which is basically an ultrasound of your heart, so you get a 3D live image to see how it's pumping, to see how the valves are working and all that blah blah blah. But he hasn't called back yet, and I'm under the assumption that no news is good news. Because if he had seen something, if they had decided something that, really needed attention, then they would have called and, said, what action needs to be taken and all that. So it's been since Thursday since I've seen them. And Yeah, like I said, I'm under the assumption that no news is good news. So I haven't heard from them yet. I don't expect to hear from them today, and probably not tomorrow, since tomorrow's Sunday and the offices will be closed. So I may not hear from them until Monday. And what that says is that it's probably they haven't found anything major yet. So I'm through 2 rounds of testing for this and everything. I've been using the inhaler, a couple times a day. I just used it a little while ago. I feel a little congested right now, but yesterday evening I was over at my parents' house again for my birthday dinner, and I was feeling really good. I had my appetite back and was just feeling pretty good. So I'm hoping that that continues. I slept pretty well last night. I still feel a little tightness, congestion in my chest. So it's not something that's gone away yet. Why is this button not clicking? Click. So that's kind of where I've been. I've been not feeling well. I've been tired. I've been just really not motivated to record anything. So I do apologize for being gone for so long, but I think you can understand why I was. Between being freaked out about being sick and possibly having something seriously wrong with me. Excuse me. Is it because I'm holding redstone? Why is this button not working from up top here? So between, being sick, afraid there's something wrong with me, and not feeling well, I just haven't had the motivation to record. I'm still hoping to be able to meet my March 4th goal of starting off the new lineup and everything. I'm going to be recording an episode of Minecraft with SW Gaming either right after this or tomorrow evening. Tomorrow, I'm spending the night at my parents' house tonight because I've got my big old birthday party tonight, and then I'm going to be in town for an Oscar party in the evening. So it'll either be today that I record that. I'm hoping to do that next, after I edit this video, of course, and get that going. So I'm still hoping to, be able to put up episodes this coming week. It hasn't been a good week for me, so that's where I've been, and I apologize for, being gone for so long, but it's just, I haven't felt well, and, between that and being worried about, what my health situation is, I've had no energy to record. I've played lots of Minecraft. I've spent a lot of time on the SW Gaming server with my friends, and also, they just started a Feed the Beast multiplayer server, so that's a possibility of stuff I could record too. I've been playing a lot of Feed the Beast there too. I've been, gearing up for that series. So you definitely have that to look forward to. Yeah. So that's really what's been up with me. It hasn't been a very good week. It's been actually pretty lousy. And I just haven't felt motivated. I'm sure you can hear in my voice that, I still don't feel very energetic. I'm still not feeling 100%. I still don't have my appetite back entirely. It comes and it goes, so yeah, that's what's been up with me. I'm gonna mine this row of obsidian, then I'm gonna call this an episode because I am almost at 20 minutes. I didn't realize I had talked that long. And then next time I'm gonna work on the tower some more. I think I'm gonna have to go mining for some more obsidian. Just actually straight up mine the obsidian and spend some time doing that. So the next time you see Isengard, uh, it may be a little pointier up at the top there. But for now, I'm going to call this an episode. I'm going to do a screenshot here real quick. Not with the grass. Nope, other way. Other way. Other way. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, wrong mode. Okay, let's try this again. I swear I've played this game before. I swear. There we go. There we go. There we go. Click. Okay, thanks for watching again, guys. Be sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video, or, a like and a comment for my continued good health. And be sure you stay tuned for more episodes of all my series. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.